Please do subscribe, like, and turn on bell notifications to be notified of my future uploads. Before this video starts, I just want to let you all know that my mic quality was not the best while recording this, so sorry about that. Hello, and in this video we're going to be adding some spikes. So let's jump straight in it, and also sorry for the distant not uploading for a while. I've been working on other stuff and I haven't really had time in the week, so I'm sorry about that. And also I'll have you know that I'm working on Minecraft modding, so yeah, I guess that is nice. So I'm gonna head over into my scene view. That is if it allows me to head over into my scene view. Alright, there we go. And now what I'm gonna do is, I think it's about time that we make a prefab out of this player. So I'll give you a quick description if you don't know what prefabs are. So what I'll do is I'll right click in my assets tab, create a new folder which I'll call prefabs. Double click in it and drag in my player. And now if you see, my player is blue. And if I were to change one of its values, if I were to change its move speed to 10, you can see there's a little blue highlight around it because we haven't applied this change to our player prefab. So I'll just revert this, and what it does is it basically allows you to sync your player's settings throughout different scenes. So if I were to make another level and I have to put this player in, and if I come in here and change my move speed down to 3 because I don't like 5, and in level 2 it will still be 5, but I can change it. Level 2 it'll still be 5, so I have to go there and make it 3. And a more convenient way of doing that is just by, if I change it to 3 here, what I can do is I can go out, scroll up and hit overrides and apply all changes. Now I'll apply all the changes to this player prefab, which means every reference of this player prefab in any scene is going to be updated. So I'll just set it back to 5. Yeah, so let's get into the coding part. So I'm gonna make a new 2D sprite, and let's see. You can really give it whatever you would like. I think I'll just go for an isometric diamond. We can turn this into a triangle just by doing that. Right, and you're probably seeing it's in front of this blue bar. So just to change that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this isometric diamond and give it an order and layer of -1. Now it goes behind there, and our player, if I were to click on this and give it not a box collider, not 2D, not a circle collider, if I were to give it a polygon collider 2D, you can see it has made a collision box, which is nice. If I were to hit play just to see if my player collides with this, yep, as you can see, he collides with it, and that's all well and good. Right, and also it's nice how they go over these ramps. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now we want it to affect how the game plays, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over into my code. Actually, first I need to give an obstacle script that is attached to this isometric diamond. I think I should rename this to obstacle, and because we might be using this in different scenes, I might just give it a different color, just a yellow hazardy sort of color, and I will just drag it into my prefab. So now if I were to go to scripts and create a new C# script, which I will call obstacle, if I can while editing this video, I realized you don't need to make an obstacle script. It's unnecessary. We'll be working with that collision and all in our player script. Type, and whenever it decides to open, right, if I double click on it, it should, oops, there we go. Alright, it's back. So an easier way of doing this is, what I'm gonna do over here is I'm gonna create a function. I'll call this on collision enter, and make sure that is on collision enter 2D. And this basically checks if I collide with any game object, as the name suggests. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say if the collision, that means if the object we have collided with has the tag, so we'll do dot compare tag dot game object dot compare tag, and then here we can create, I'm yet to create a tag for obstacles, but I'm just going to call it obstacle. And now what I'm going to do is whenever we collide with an obstacle, we can just reload the scene, and that should be fairly easy. Now what you want to do is on the top of your script with all of these using statements, you can make a new using Unity engine dot scene management, and here you can say scene manager dot load scene, and we can just do a scene manager dot get active scene dot build index. Now this is not making any sense to you unless you've seen my previous course, but essentially what this is doing is saying, hey, we're gonna get this API off of Unity, and we're gonna tell it to load this scene, and now it's gonna take in a build index of what scene to load. So it's gonna do, hey, again, this API, I want you to get the build index of this scene. That's essentially what it's doing. So if I were to save this, head over into Unity, and just to avoid any confusion, I'm going to delete this obstacle script. You don't need it. Select this obstacle and give it a tag. So I'm going to hit add tag and hit add, and I'll call this obstacle. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it the obstacle tag. Don't forget to apply the changes to the prefab. And I believe that just might be all the setup we need to do. If I were to hit it, yep, as you can see, it's reloading the scene, and we are dying. That is very nice, and our game is starting to come together. If you guys want me to add like a coin pickup system or something, you can just tell me, and I will be working on that. Right, thank you for watching this video. Sorry for not uploading in a while.